Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany and this is a video I wanted to do just for fun. I kind of wanted to do a random picks. I'm just gonna number my palettes 1 through 60 and then use a random number generator and pick out my eyeshadow palette through there. So I'm just doing my makeup through random number generator and just see how that turns out for me. So yeah, I do have actually a bare face right now. There's nothing on my face and yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna random generate mascara or eyeliner or even brow product. I really don't have that many. It's more like eyeshadow, foundation, primers, lipstick, blush, kind of, yeah, that's the range that I'm gonna do it in. I do film on my phone, so I'm not gonna be able to like show you the actual number generated. I'll do it on my laptop. So we're just gonna go ahead and show you the products I'm picking. These are things that aren't already in my makeup drawer or from Shop My Stash. I hope you guys will enjoy this video. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. I'm hoping to do a lot more fun videos like this. Let's go ahead and get on to the video. So starting off with my eyeshadow palettes, I have 1 through 59 here. I number generated and it chose 48. So I counted from 1 to 48. So let's go ahead and pick out what that one is. So this one is number 48 and it's actually my single eyeshadows. So I'm actually pretty happy with this pick. So yeah, it's just my single eyeshadows in my Z palette. So we are now onto my lipstick drawer and yeah, this is gonna be a little difficult. I think I'm gonna go through from here to there and see which one I pick. I already know I have about 190 something odd lipsticks, so I'm just gonna put that number in and just count out to what the number generator picks out for me. The number I got was 140. Whew, this is gonna be a lot of counting. So I picked out this one. I counted everything out, picked out this one, which was ColourPop's Lippy To Go and Bound and Cami, which has a liner side, and then it has a lipstick side. And I actually really enjoyed this color. So I'm actually pretty darn happy that this is the color I got. I'm actually pretty darn happy with this one. I thought I was gonna get like a crazy random colorful shade. And I have quite a few in the collection. So let's go ahead and get on to primers and foundation and we'll see from there. So this drawer has all my face primers and my setting sprays. And then I have all my kind of glitters, my liquid glitters here. So let's go ahead and just pick from here. So I know from my makeup inventory that I have 29 face primers. So let's go ahead and generate that number. So I got number 18. So let's go ahead and count out what that would be. So
1, 2,
18. So I actually got this Wet n Wild Coverall primer, and yeah, I've used this before. I think it's okay, so yeah, I'm okay with this. So I have setting sprays next, and I know from my makeup inventory that I have 16, so I got the number 2. So I'm just gonna close my eyes and like fill in 1 and 2. Oh, I have the Milani Make It Last, and I actually have an open one right here. So let's go ahead and use the Milani Make It Last. So I have 9 liquid glitters here, so let's go ahead and number generate that. So I got the number 9 So let's go ahead and count that out. I'm just gonna close my eyes and count them and see what I get.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9. For the 9th product, I got this Stila glitter and gold on rose gold. So yeah. This is gonna be actually a really good look. I thought I was gonna get some crazy like colors and stuff. I guess not. Oh, I guess not. So let's go ahead and move on to powders and liquid foundation. From my makeup inventory, I know I have 30, and the number generator chose the number 6. So let's go ahead and pick those products out.
So there's 1, there's 2, 3, 4,
5, 6. So I got the e.l.f. moisturizing foundation stick in the shade Honey, which is a little light for me right now. Ooh, so let's see how I can work with this. That's my first iffy product. So for my makeup inventory, I know I have 43, and I generated the number 17. So let's go ahead and count that out.
1, 2, 3. Sorry, this is not powder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
15, 16, 17. So I ended up getting Bare Minerals Original in medium beige. And I changed the lighting, so I don't know, it wasn't focusing. So yeah, the next products I do have are concealers. And I'm not going to choose any of my liquid eyeliners, my eye primers. So for concealers, I know I have 18. And then I generate the number 9.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9. So I chose the Kat Von D Lock Concealer Cream in, I don't know, Cool. It's a little thick for me, but I'm just going to go ahead and make it work. So back here for brow products, I know I have 14. And I got the number 5. So let's go ahead and dig in.
1, 2, I think I counted each one of these. I don't know what's 1, 2, 3,
4, 5. So I got the Ulta Beauty Brow Tint in medium, which is like way too light for me. Let's go see if I can make this work. So I do have blushes, contours, and highlighters and face palettes, but to just keep it more simple, I'm just going to choose for my singles. So for my single contours, I only have 12 right now. And I got the number 7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have the Too Faced in Chocolate Soleil medium deep, which I actually really like. And as you can see, I've hit pan on. So I have 18 blushes. So let's number generate that. So I got the number 8. So let's just count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I got this Tarte Deluxe Size Sample in Insightful. And I actually hit pan in this before. I had it in my peeping pan and I hit pan in it. 20. So I got the number 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Crown of My Canopy. I just wanted to go ahead and show you quickly all the products that I chose. And we'll see how this works out for me. So I did my skincare, and I hope this angle is okay and the lighting's fine. And I just put on eye primer, which is this SN iHeart Stage eyeshadow base. Like I showed before, and I picked out was this Ulta Beauty Z palette. So sometimes I like to set my lid, sometimes I don't. And I like to do the tops. I don't like to do the eyelid because I like more adherence there. So I'm just kind of setting the top of it real quickly. I don't know if I show you setting it with this one and this one. I'm just kind of mixing the two. I'm just setting real quick and doing like a patting motion. I am in no way a makeup artist or anything like that. I just love doing makeup and having fun while I do it. But yeah, I actually kind of want to do more get readies. But it's weird. For my get readies, I kind of don't want to do get readies just because I like watching YouTube when I'm doing my makeup. So I'm like, that's kind of cutting into my me time. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Like, who else here watches YouTube while they do their makeup? You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys do. So you guys totally feel how I I am with that. And then I'm taking this. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one, this shade, and this is Z palette, so I don't really know what the shades are, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take this one and use it as a transition shade. Just put that not right in my crease, a little above it, because I kind of like to use a darker shade in my crease. So, how are you guys doing? I know I really don't like chit-chat too much. It's more about, you know, the projects and stuff that I do. Which I think I do want to venture out and do more fun stuff. Maybe some more reviews. Although, like I said, I still consider myself like a newbie when it comes to makeup and like knowing what I like and what works for my skin type the best. Starting now, I kind of just bought everything just to buy everything, but now I'm more recently learning what I like, what my skin type is, what works for my skin. So I'm far more picky with the makeup products I do bring into my collection. Like, I don't like full coverage. I'm not a full coverage person. I don't need hydrating anything because my skin is so oily. Like, I don't need hydrating or radiance. So I'm still learning, but I can totally tell when I don't like something now, and being way more picky with how makeup product sits on my face and learning that. Go ahead and take this shade and just deepen that out a bit. I've seen some posts where some people are like, oh my god, I've been doing makeup for however long and I still don't think my eyeshadow is great. It's really just all practice. Like, honestly, it's all practice. And you know what, like sometimes your makeup just isn't gonna work out really well regardless. I definitely have those days where I'm like, oh, what the hell did I do? And I have to wipe off my eye makeup. And I always start with my eyes first, then my foundation, just because I always get fallout. Doesn't matter the brand. I mean, some brands are worse than others, and obviously some shades are worse than others. But I always get fallout because I have very wide cheeks. So I always like catch fallout on my cheeks. And then I also think just for me personally, just the looks look cleaner. Should I deepen it or brighten it? It's always like a random choice. I don't ever plan out my makeup looks. I'm just like, ooh, let's use this palette. So sometimes it turns out fantastic, and sometimes I'm just like, ugh, what did I do? So let's just go ahead and use this shade right here to deepen up that crease a bit. side's a little more blended, and it is always okay. Go back and reblend whatever you want. You touch up anything if you don't feel like it's okay. Just blending, okay? So let's deepen out the outer crease. I'm gonna try maybe this shade just to see if I can deepen it out and not pull too cool. So I'm just gonna choose this one and just bring it onto my eyelids. And I still have that Stila glitter and glow to use, so I won't do too much on my eyelids and just top that over, which will look really nice. Last night we went and took my boyfriend's daughter to the drive-in for the first time, and she loved it. It was really fun, actually. It was the first time the way we did it. I've been to drive-ins. I live pretty close to one, and so I've always gone. And I mean, drive-ins are awesome, especially if you have children, because one, you get a double feature. You get to see 2 movies in one for the price of one. So we saw Ant-Man and the Wasp and Incredibles 2, and those were 2 movies I definitely wanted to go see. And it was fun because we took my boyfriend's truck, and what's cool about that is we had an inflatable mattress in the back and inflated there, and had pillows, and it was so comfy. And then right now it is crazy hot in California, so the nighttime was so nice. Like, it was awesome at night. Yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you have a drive-in, take your kids there, take yourselves there. It is so fun to do that, and she had a good time. We had fun doing that. It was really cool. I really like that experience way more than just being in the car kind of thing. It's like, it's a great value too. What should we put on the lid? I think I'm gonna put one of these depotted ones because they're not very pigmented, but they look nice. Let's just go with this one. And then I still have to pop on that shimmer, so that's gonna go ahead and make it really pretty. I feel like I need to blend out my shadow a little more. It's being very one-sided right now. And I'm always that type, like, do you ever just go back and be like, I need to work on that? Yeah, I'm always that type of person. And then I'm gonna use the Stila Glitter and Glow. Go ahead, just use that for myself. Put it on there. While I do enjoy these, they do give me massive fallout because I have small eyelids. Too high on this side. Now I have to go fix it. That's okay. Makeup is makeup, and people make mistakes. Well, I enjoy these still glitter and glows. I'm not like in love like some people are with them. I mean, yeah, they give you great pops on the lids, and that's awesome. But I have similar products that do about the same thing. I know this looks all crazy right now before I put eyeliner and mascara and all that, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera because this is already 20 minutes long. So I'll be right back. So I did my eyeliner, and I use this product. This is the Physicians Formula Sexy Booster Ooh La La Eyes Sexy Eyes Trio, and it's just a black pencil eyeliner I drew before my liquid eyeliner. And then, because I'm just trying to use it up, and then I used my e.l.f. Liquid eyeliner on top of that line and did the wing for that. And then I used my Essence Last Princess. So that's what I did off camera. So now on to my brows. Actually, I do put on my face primers and let that set in and then do my brows. So let's go ahead and put that on, which is the Wet n Wild Coverall. So now on to my brows. Pick the Ulta Beauty Brow Tint in medium, but this is way too light for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and use, he jumped off, dark gray shade. I think this one for my brows, and then put that on there to lighten it up a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna use that. And I normally use powders, eyeshadow powder in my brows, especially, I mean, it's a great way to use darker shades, especially black grays. I just do that. This is how I do my brows, so I don't do anything crazy, except if I'm trying to use up stuff, then I go a little more ham. But I tend to just put it on a brush, and then I have brow hairs. You guys already see I have brow hairs, but it's just to darken it up a bit, give it more definition. And I like do to my brows, I don't really, it has its own shape and everything, so I just follow it, which I'm very grateful that my eyebrows have their own shape and I don't have to shape them. Thank God. I just clean it up a bit. Let me go ahead and use the Ulta Beauty in that, and I'll just, this is just to, I guess, keep it in place. I do actually like this product. The wand is a little too big though for, I think, brows. Honestly, for most people's brows, it's a little too big, but this gives it a little bit of more dimension for my brows versus just a stark dark. So the color is okay, but I want it in a darker brown, almost black shade would be a better match for me. This is a bit too light, that's why I had to go in with that powder, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the other brow off camera, so you're not here forever. I'm actually going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone real quick. Thinking with the mix of these two shades, because this is a matte white and this is a bit of a shimmer pink to it. So yeah, I think that would be a good combination. Now on to the actual face, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, there's like flecks on my face, and that's from the Stila Glitter and Glow. So when people say they don't get fallout, I don't understand, because I have fallout already, and it's just I put this on like 10 minutes ago. Now I already have fallout. So as we all saw, I got the e.l.f. Moisturizing Foundation Stick in Honey, and this shade is like a bit too pink for me. And oh, sorry, I'm a bit like yellow tone, so this is a bit too pink for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and use it in the hair. Okay, so just gonna use it on me. In camera, it's not showing up that pink, but in like my real life, it's so pink on me. Like it's a salmon color. So I'm gonna have to definitely contour the hell out of my face. So I don't know if you guys are watching this, what are you guys thinking? What kind of content do you want from me? I love doing different content. I want to do more different content. It's just like taking the time and actually doing it. Like reviews, I love reviews. But like I kind of don't feel like I, you know enough about makeup to really do reviews. But I guess I can do reviews, like, you know, like my personal opinions. I mean, that is kind of what reviews are. So I definitely kind of want to do more reviews. Oh my god, look how light this is to me. So light. Gonna have to like deepen the hell out of my face. And thank god that chocolate soleil is actually a darker color, so I can definitely deepen and then get a really light. That would suck. So yeah, like I said before, I want to do more reviews, just because I am not purchasing a lot of makeup, so I am like trying out makeup, and I do kind of reviews when I go empties and like my shop my stashes. I definitely do like a quick review there, but I definitely want to do like a more like in-depth review, wear times and all that, where you can actually see it. Baby hairs all up in my way. Who has that problem? Baby hairs just get in your way. It's so annoying. Look how light I am. Oh my god, I'm so like pasty. This is what happens sometimes. Especially you don't have the right color match. But it's not that big of a deal. I can always just deepen up with contour, which ooh, I am pasty pirate today. Who watches Beauty Junkie 101? She always says that she's a pasty pirate. Love her. She's so funny. She's so enjoyable to watch. So that's the foundation. It has a very light coverage because it didn't cover much, but it kind of like more evened out my skin tone. So I would definitely call this light coverage, but I prefer light coverage or medium. I don't prefer full coverage, so that's fine with me. And then I still need to use the concealer, which was the Kat Von D Lock Concealer in M19 Cool. Oh, this is like way darker than my foundation. Oh Lord. Cover up some blemishes that I have. I have these smile lines, which is weird, like just dark lines next to my face. I don't know why they're there, but they're there. I don't know what it is, but I feel like my beauty blender or my Real Techniques beauty sponge is like picking up a bit of my foundation back over on this side versus the side I put it on. And it happens to me quite a bit when I do like blend out my concealer. But I kind of just go over it back on that side and go like this and just like re-tap it. That seems to work out okay. But I've noticed it picks up a bit of coverage that way. But like I said, I'm not a full coverage person, so it's not as noticeable on me when I do that. I wonder if you guys have that same problem though. Now for this setting powder, or actually this is powder foundation, which I kind of use as setting powder. Hopefully it's darker than what this foundation was, so it works out for me. And I like to stamp on my powder, like my powders, just because if I swipe on or buff on, it seems to like get very cakey. Let's go ahead and I stamp in. And I think that Thalia, she does it the same way, and she says for herself she does that because it gets kind of the same way I feel like mine's do. Like it gets all streaky and cakey and just doesn't sit well, so I tend to stamp on my even though this was like a darker powder, I just feel like it just did not do anything to warm up my face. Like I know on camera it doesn't look that bad, but that's a pretty look. Yes, I'm done with the powders. Hopefully, I get so oily so fast, like within an hour or two. Like even say if I finish doing my makeup and then I'll go in to start filming and I'll start already getting oily. So yeah, that's powder. My oiliness is crazy. So I'm just going in with a brush and into the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in medium deep. I'm just gonna darken my face up because I'm way too like pink toned one, and then light warm skin tone, so definitely need to start warming up my face a bit. I always go with the sides of my cheek and then blend outwards, even though sometimes I go kind of crazy with it, but I'm okay with a crazy bronze look. I like bringing it onto my cheek as well, and then topping my my blush with that. Stamp that on and then blend it out. And you kind of don't want to blend downwards too much if you want to emphasize your cheekbones. You want to blend up, so I always blend onto my cheeks. You guys would have seen him. I did put him in one of my, I think my low buys or my empties. Not sure which one it was, but you'll see him there. He's very adorable. He's fully grown. He's almost 4 years old actually. So that's just how tiny he is, and I thought I didn't choose him. He was given to me for free from a friend. Because I had another dog that had passed away, and he's my baby because he is a baby. I had another dog previously that he died pretty suddenly. He got ran over, so that sucked. He just got out of the yard somehow and got ran over. So I was very upset. I had that dog, his name was Gil. It was a Maltese, and he was about 6 years old when he got out and was ran over. And he was still alive, so he got ran over like near my house, and he was alive, but it was horrible. I had to put him down because it was a lot of trauma. It was a lot of trauma to him, but he was so sweet, and he was in shock. But yeah, so he was my first baby, and this is my second baby. Could never live without a dog. Now, dang, I really need to deepen up my skin tone, so I'm gonna spread any excess that I have just all over my face, because I have my skin is white. I'm just trying to deepen up my face now. With this, I have the Tarte in Insightful. So there's this. Put on my cheeks now like crazy, and then I blend out, or sometimes I go up here and then blend down. It's just, I don't know, it's just what I guess I'm feeling for that day. We have the Wet n Wild Megalo highlighter in Crown of My Canopy. Shade is a little too dark, but it kind of works with my eyeshadow. To put highlighter on my upper lip, which is weird, no? And then I like to put highlighter right here in the middle, which is weird, I know, because I'm oily. But it looks nice. What do you guys think? It kind of brings attention to here, which is cool. I'm just gonna do my inner corners, and I'm gonna pick up this shade and then blend it with this shade, and I do that a lot. I blend my shadows. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this Rimmel Scandal Eyes waterproof cold cut gel in nude on my waterline. Bring the shade that I have on the outest, which was this one. So I'm just go ahead and pop it on just on the outer and bring it into about the middle. That's as far as I go, because I notice if I do it all the way, it closes up my eye quite a bit. But if I do it this way, it just kind of ties in the look a bit more. versus going all the way in versus not doing it at all. So I just do this just to tie the look in better. So that's it for my eyes, and the last little thing we have is this ColourPop lip to go in Bound and Cami. I'm just gonna clean up my lips because I always put a Vaseline or something just during the process, because I've been using this, the Tarte in Nude, just to moisten my lips right before I put on makeup. And I kind of have to like overline my lips a little bit because they aren't even. Like this one kind of goes straight up and this one kind of curves a little bit. So I kind of have to, when I do my lips, like I kind of have to fix that. So that's Bound for the lip line. And this is Cami. That? Does it look even? I sometimes have that. Oh, it should look even. I'm just gonna go back over with the highlighter and just retouch up a little bit. I do this because I do have a lot of powders on my face, so I just kind of buff out a little bit because it can look a little cakey. And then obviously if I go a little too crazy on my cheeks, I just buff that away a little bit so it's not all or crazy, which I always tend to do anyways. So, excuse me if you hear my tummy. Apparently I'm really hungry. I tend to just buff out a little bit just so everything's not so stark. It's more mixed in. Or the last thing in this random pics is this Milani Make It Last setting spray. I just use this fan I got free at like a festival or like a little country fair that we had. You know, you had those booths that give out free stuff. It's just a fan, which I actually really enjoy using it. I'll just set my my setting sprays. Yep, and I like this because look, it folds up like this, and then you can click it in like that. That's cool. And that's actually it for the look. My hair down, and this is it for my look. What do you guys think? Did I do good with the random products? I like everything but obviously the color of the foundation, but everything else looked good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell too if you would like, just because of YouTube being weird and not showing you the videos that you're supposed to be showing. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. If you would like, follow me on Instagram at @TattedTiffany. That's just where I post lifestyle updates, makeup updates, just where I post more often. And I guess that's it from me. I thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys are having a good night or day whenever and wherever you guys are watching this. And I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.
Okay, it's okay. My dog, maybe the dog barking at some noise I heard. Okay, Bunny, it's okay. Come on, come back here. Let me go put you back on your side. I don't know what my dog is doing back there. Rocky, what are you doing? Here. Up. You see him? He's so cute. He's a cute boy. He's the cutest boy ever. One, 2, 3, 4.